Pearl. Where you from?
Hi, I in Tampa, Florida. It's warm outside, so I got to wear a dress today.
I see that. I see that. Well, I'm in
Yeah,
Ohio. It's freezing cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep warm. You see, I got the Cleveland Browns on. You know what I'm saying? I love my
yeah,
Cleveland. Um,
yeah,
but I just wanted to touch bases on your brand new single that you're putting out. I definitely got a little taste of it before everybody else, but I just want to give you an opportunity to go ahead and just elaborate on it a little bit.
yeah. Of course. So it's called. This song I actually started writing a while, and I was really getting serious about my music and thing. I'm really big on energy and the kind of energy that you put out. And so what was really important to me was to put out that I was proud of, but also that I knew would encourage people, inspire people, bring back to me something that I would want for myself, but also other people to have. This song, I believe, truly embodies that. It's about, I mean, I love love. I consider myself somewhat of a romantic, and this song is just truly embracing all embracing the person of your dreams and love with commitment in that relationship.
Okay, then I'm definitely trying. See, I like I said, I got a little taste of it, but we got to give everybody a taste of it. So this is Rebecca Pearl newest single. Don't mind.
Locked up in love, you make it easy to trust. You made me laugh like besides so much. Your smile was so sweet. Your lips taste like honey. So far away, but never my dreams. Yeah. No, I don't mind it. No, I don't mind. It's not a comedy. Uh-huh. Hypnotize me, got me thinking. There's nothing without you. Down on my knees, feel my heartbeat. Chilling out, it's a comedy. It's a serious life. Yeah. No, I don't mind it at all. You got me down on my locked up in love. Yeah, we're feeling so free. Nothing's gonna tear us apart. Hypnotize me, got me thinking. No one does the things that you do. Got me getting so deep. Feel my heart rate. What's this feeling now? This ain't a comedy. It's a serious love. It's a serious love. It's a serious thing. I know. You got a thing for me. It ain't that hard to see. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. I could be your brother. Give you everything you're feeling for. Locked up in love. And we're feeling so free. Nothing's gonna tear us apart. Hypnotize me. What's this feeling now? This ain't a comedy. Yeah, yeah. It's a serious love.
Wow. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing now. I ain't like that was I love the way I just gotta say I love the way that a rapper that you put in there with you?
But kind of. It's my friend in Australia.
Yeah, man. I just gotta say that was amazing. I definitely we're about to dig into a little bit of how you got that feel, where you got it from, where it comes from and stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right into that because I got to know.
Okay.
Okay, so what genre of music would you put yourself in?
I love that question, and I also don't like that question. That because I once watched and she said one of her goals is to be genre. And I kind of want to embody that as well, where I have different tastes and styles that I pull from musically. Grew up on rock and R&B and gospel, so like there's like and rap. There's like a mix of like everything as far as like my
Mhm,
taste.
mhm,
This song particular, I would say it's like like pop soul with like obviously some lo-fi in there. Yeah, there's just a mix of things.
mm. So I definitely hear some neo soul in there. Um, I definitely that's one of my favorite genres of music. It's so relaxing, so refreshing, so positive, and straight to the point too. I love that kind of music, and I feel like you touch on that perfectly. I will be
Hmm.
jumping. Yeah, I will be jumping into your all your music. So definitely, you got a fan. Um, next, how did it feel performing live at the? I don't want to say it wrong, but Pal Palladium Stadium Theater. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, the Palladium.
Palladium. Palladium. Palladium.
Yeah. So that was really cool. Um, I actually go to school for music industry recording arts,
Hmm.
and that I had with them, and at first a little bit nerve wracking the idea of doing it, but being on it just it feels like home, and um, it's nice because I get to people and experience, and hopefully brighten brighten somebody's day and encourage them at the same time. So that was that was
Well, I definitely heard them clapping. I heard them clapping. I heard them cheering. You know what I'm saying? So it sounded like it was a lot of people there. Just by experience, I get kind of nervous, jumping on stage, and you looked like you were kind of solid to it. So
yeah.
definitely, keep it up. I seen the confidence in your voice. I seen the confidence in everything. So, and I also seen a couple more performances that you've done, and you do very well. Um, but we're gonna jump into a few more of those in a second. But
Okay.
um, definitely, I'm proud of you on that. And all your performances are very, what I'm saying, straight to the point, elaborate, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing. You can tell you're going to school for this kind of stuff. You know, your voice is very mature also. So
Thank you.
that's definitely a plus. Okay, so Let's see. No, we're not gonna ask that one. We already kind of. So, what do you think sets you apart from other people in your niche? So you see, we have all these other R&B singers, and people doing neo soul. What do you think in your niche? Not even it doesn't have to be musically. Just what do you think in your niche sets you apart about you?
Um,
Something about you.
hmm. I would say that it is my soul in the way that I connect with God. Um, because I mean, I know that everybody is made individually, but one of my favorite things about me is that I truly embrace me as an individual. Um, and I think that music right now needs more of that authenticity. And then I also, in whatever I do, I aim to be a light in whatever I bring to the world, in whatever situation I'm in. And I think that that sets me apart because um, there can be like a lot of dark out there. And so I want to bring a new and fresh perspective in general. So, yeah.
Definitely, because me, I see you as a motivational speaker. I
Oh,
don't I don't only see you as an artist. I see not only do you know what you're doing with the content, you know what to say in the content. You're actually motivating young ladies and ladies in general to be better, and that's just a beautiful thing to do. And I applaud you for that. Definitely. What gives you the motivation to be able to even do something like that? Because I mean, that takes a lot of courage and a lot of motivation to be able to do that. What I always say is dedication, determination, and discipline. You know what I'm saying? So what gives you that dedication, determination, and discipline?
um, so I said there can be a lot of dark in the world. It actually came from that, honestly. I grew up like not feeling how I wanted to feel. Um, I didn't always feel secure or loved or supported in the things that I wanted or who I wanted to be. Um, I've had like sprinkles of that throughout, um, but those tastes of those things made me want more out of life. And so I was like really, really depressed and anxious, like all throughout my teens, to the point where I felt like life wasn't worth living. And I went to God and I was like, if you're going to have me stay on this earth, like I need it to be worth it. I want to live the best life possible. Otherwise, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Um, and it wasn't like immediate radical change, but it was over time, I started to see God work in my life. Um, and I went through some really low lows. And a lot of times I didn't value myself, I didn't know my worth um, as a woman. And now that I do, and I'm learning more and more every day, one of my main goals is to inspire and encourage other people, particularly women, to know that they are beautiful, that they are worthy, and that they can have and create the life that they want on their terms without, having to diminish themselves in order to get the things that they want out of life. And that really comes from understanding who you are, and that you are inherently worthy, so that you can essentially stand firm on your own personal convictions and be able to create a life for yourself that you desire without compromising yourself in the process.
Mm. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're an advocate for females everywhere. I know some people personally that go through a lot of trauma and just go through a lot of things like they're not good enough and they feel like they don't look good enough So I know how it is for females and looks and wanting to feel, comfortable in their own skin. And you make it so that they feel comfortable and they could feel comfortable and there's an outlet. And I always run to God too. And I feel like, I need to do better just a little bit about myself. I need to do better sometimes too. You know what I mean? But yeah, when times get rough, I seem to be running to God a lot, but I need to run to him whenever, about anything. So that's just a little bit about myself. So I just want you to elaborate on this because this is very important. Like I'm trying to touch on everything that's important. You're not just regular, you're not just an artist. We touched on the music, but you're doing stuff in the community. And I just want to know about the You're Pretty project. I have to know about that. Everybody has to know about that because we're keeping that going. You know what I mean?
Okay. Um wow. Okay. So I didn't know like how well that was going to be received, but it's something that's been on my heart for a while. Um One thing that I like to do, just because I didn't always receive that, and a lot of times growing up, I didn't feel beautiful. I was bullied when I was a kid, and so um, just hearing that, like whenever somebody would tell me, it would like, oh my god, really? Um, and it kind of it does something for you to just hear like, hey, you're beautiful. Like that can literally change somebody's entire day, maybe even their week, their year, because like they may not be used to hearing that. Like you don't know what somebody's going through, and to remind them that they're seen, and that they are beautiful, that gives them a sense of worth where otherwise they may not feel that. And so I just want to encourage people to do that. Because one, like when you give, you open yourself up to receive. Um, so there's that principle of it. But then also just being able to spread kindness, which is, I think, highly underrated, but incredibly important.
So man, you know, I could definitely relate to that message when it comes down to that project. Like I said, I know a bunch of people in those kind of situations, and you just got it going on when it come down to saving them. You're like a hero for them. So um, definitely, is there anything that you would like to let everybody know about any updates on your career? Because we got to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We got to know about that album. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you wanted me to say something about it, but I want to know about that album. So, what's up with that album?
So I am working on an album. It's called Heaven on Earth. Essentially, it's about bringing heaven to earth and what it would be like to live that in every area of life. I wanted that to be out in February. It might take a little bit longer just because I want to make it beautiful and excellent and take my time with it to really deliver something that I know is gonna, bring joy and light to people. So I'm really, really excited for that. Obviously, the single is coming out on the 27th. I do plan on dropping another one in February. So keep a lookout for that. But yeah, I'm really excited for all the opportunities that I have and that are coming. And I'm ready.
So, and it looks like okay. So, it looks like you're making your own beat. Do you make your own beats?
I do sometimes.
Yeah, I seen that. Keep that up. Make that an all the time thing. There's some of the greats like Prince. They build their own records. Prince built his own records. I don't see why. What I'm saying, Rebecca Pearl can't. You know what I mean? So definitely keep it up. I liked the beat you posted. I definitely took a liking to it, so I will be tapping in with you. And make sure you tap in with us. I want to be able
Sure.
to put your music on our radio station.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
yeah, we want to definitely inspire. So we need your music on there. So definitely, it was a pleasure having you. If there's anything you want to say to your fans and everybody, because this is gonna be live everywhere on our platform. So
Okay.
definitely go ahead.
I just want to say thank you so much for having me. Um, and I appreciate everybody's faith in me. It's been a journey, and we are at like the fun part, so it's exciting. I'm ready. Um, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. All the things is at I am Rebecca Pearl. The single is coming out on the 27th. Pre-release opens up next week Friday on the 20th. But you can also check out all my social media for updates on that. So yeah,
Let's get it. Let's go. You heard it here first. Rebecca Pearl. Make sure you tap in with her. Follow her on everywhere. I know I am. And it's a pleasure having you. Welcome to Variety Vibes Radio. We
thank,
will be tapping in with you about getting your music on the radio station, and we will be spending it regularly. You have a beautiful voice. Keep up the good work. And thank you for coming.
thanks for having me.